What's up guys, and Funny here. Now I was actually wondering to myself last night about what sort of video that I should do. Then it actually hit me. What if I was an island kahuna? Since I already did like what if I had an evil team, like my own Pokemon gym, my own Pokemon league, I thought I would go back to those sort of videos and figure out what I would do if I was an island kahuna. Now, since this video is going to be covering a lot of information, I'm going to be wearing these to keep on track. Be sure to let me know down in the comment section below if you enjoyed this video, what sort of things you would do if you were an island kahuna, and let me know if you think I should make more of these videos, because I've got a lot more of these videos planned than you think. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, let's start with the type specialist. I think this is going to be a very obvious choice. My ice specialist will be a fire type. Like, it's pretty obvious because it's my favourite type. The channel mascot is a fire type. Like, I just really think that I would be a great fire type specialist. Like, I even did a quiz and they think that I'd be an awesome like fire type specialist. Okay, now let's talk about the area. Like, I actually decided it's something pretty interesting, if I do say so myself. Since this takes place in Alola, I've noticed there are actually like some volcanoes around Alola, so I thought that I would like make myself like the final challenge that they have to face in the island challenge, and I would also like make my area sort of like a probably take about like 50 years ago, like they discovered that an underground volcano erupted, and when it erupted, it spread out into 7 different areas, and that actually made into my trial area. Like, so that means there are 7 different paths surrounding the middle where the volcano used to be, and spread out in those 7 different paths, that only fire type Pokemon are actually able to live in those sort of areas. So I thought that would be pretty interesting, because plus also I also made sure that like, steam always emits from the ground to notify that the volcano is still there today. But it's dormant, so it's not going to erupt anytime soon. The challenge that I would set for the island end challenges is to defeat every fully evolved fire-type starter that there is. That's why I actually did like 7 different paths like around the center of where the volcano erupted. That way, like, they could challenge all the fire-type starters from Gen 1 to Gen 7. I'm not including Gen 8 in this one because, well, I just don't think that it would make sense to put Galar Pokemon in Alola. Once all of the starter Pokemon have been captured, they have to take a photograph of the defeated Pokemon to prove that they were actually defeated. And once that happens, the Totem Pokemon comes forth to fight for its fallen Brothian. And oof, I gotta say, this is definitely one of the most powerful Totem Pokemon ever. But the fun fact is, this Totem Pokemon that I come up with for my challenge, it's not a current Totem Pokemon. So that means I've made up my own brand new Totem Pokemon. So, as I said, once you've defeated all of the starter Pokemon, you go back into the center to show me all of the pictures taken. Then, the Totem Pokemon flies in, and he is not happy. Because you defeated his friends, and he is livid, and he wants to challenge you to get revenge on his fallen friends. And the Totem Pokemon that I have chosen for my island challenge is a Totem Volcarona. It makes sense because Volcarona is the sun Pokemon. It's said in the decks that its fire replaced the sun. It's a fire type, and it's also extremely OP. If you think that you can take this thing out with a rock type move, you're gonna be sorely mistaken. Like, I actually gave a Volcarona moveset, a held item, and ally Pokemon to call upon. And this is definitely going to be the hardest challenge that you have ever come across. Like, the moves I actually gave for this thing is Fiery Dance, Solar Beam, Quiver Dance, and Bug Buzz. Not to mention it has the ability Flame Body, and it's holding the White Herb. So that means if you bring out a Water type or a Rock type, it'll just one-shot Solar Beam, dead. Because its speed is really OP. Not to mention Fiery Dance and Quiver Dance can make an awesome combination. Like, it's just so OP as hell. Now let's move on to the ally Pokemon. Like, after the first turn, Volcarona is going to start calling some support. Like with all island challenges. But my support is definitely one of the most difficult ever, if I put it quite honestly. You have like two ally Pokemon to take down, and the two I actually put are going to be really hard to take down. Like, I'll go with the first one first. We have a Talkhole. Yes, you heard it, a Talkhole. But don't underestimate Talkhole before you actually hear what it can do. This Talkhole has the Drought ability, which means it can bring forth harsh sunlight as soon as it's brought out. But it's holding the Heat Rock, so that means it's gonna the sunlight's gonna stay around for a little while. Plus, it also boosts the power of Fire type moves, and Solar Beam becomes a one and sure thing. Its moves are also Flamethrower, Solar Beam, so that way it can help out with the sunlight, Toxic, so that way it can Toxic kill any Pokemon, and Shell Smash, so that way it can take out any Pokemon a lot sooner. But if you think that is a challenge, you haven't met the second ally Pokemon yet. This one puts Talkhole to shame. It's an Alolan Marowak. Yes, it's not a Totem Alolan Marowak. It's just an ally Pokemon, but this ally Pokemon can actually give the Totem Pokemon a run for its money, because it's got the ability Rockhead and it's holding the Thick Club, which means it's going to double its attack stat. And the moves I gave it, oh, you're not going to like it. Its moves are Flare Blitz, Shadow Bone, Iron Head, and Swords Dance. That is a really OP combination. Like, I'm pretty sure that I've made this challenge a little bit too OP. But still, we need challenges. Like, we really need a challenge, like, to push ourselves to be our best. Because, like, most of the challenges nowadays in Pokemon aren't really much of a challenge at all. Like, they're so easy. Like, this sort of a challenge can really push experienced Pokemon trainers to their limits. So, I definitely think that this could be an awesome island challenge. And there we go, guys. I'm sorry this video was a tad shorter than I would like, but I hope you enjoyed it all the same. If you want me to make more of these videos in the future, let me know down in the comment section below, because I have got loads of these videos planned out. Like, I've got, like, if I was a Battle Frontier member, like Frontier Brain, what would I do if I had my own Battle Frontier? I've got so many of these videos actually planned out. So if you want me to do, like, some of these videos that I've mentioned, let me know down in the comment section below. Also, I'm still trying to figure out what I should do for my 150th subscriber special. So if you have any ideas on what I should do, let me know down in the comment section below, because I could really use some ideas. If you enjoyed this video as much as I did, be sure to give it a massive thumbs up, comment down below, share this video with a friend, and if you're new, subscribe to my channel. It's been Inferno today. Okay, that's all from me, so until the next time, this is Infernape, signing off. Bye!